Hey YouTube, this is Elder Esquire. Today, in celebration of Black History Month, we are talking about U.S. slavery, the world's most inhumane. This comes from Mr. David Walker's appeal to the colored citizens of the world, but in particular and very expressly to those of the United States of America, by Mr. David Walker. I got this published by Hill and Wang, New York, in 1965, pages 10 through 18. Mr. David Walker was a famous Black African slave abolitionist. He first published this appeal in 1829. The words were so rejected by American society that Mr. David Walker was assassinated in 1830. It reads, "But to prove further that the condition of the Israelites was better under the Egyptians than ours under the whites, I call upon the professing Christians, I call upon the philanthropists, I call upon the very tyrant himself to show me a page of history, either sacred or profane, on which a verse can be found which maintains that the Egyptians heaped the unsupportable insult upon the children of Israel by telling them that they were not of the human family. Can the whites deny this charge? Have they not, after having reduced us to the deplorable condition of slaves under their feet, held us up as descending originally from the tribes of monkeys or orangutans? Oh my God! I appeal to every man of feeling. Is not this insupportable? Is not heaping the most gross insult upon our miseries because they have got us under their feet and we cannot help ourselves? Declared to the world that we are inferior to the whites, both in the endowments of our bodies and our minds? So far, my brethren, were the Egyptians from heaping these insults upon their slaves, that Pharaoh's daughter took Moses, a son of Israel, for her own. They cannot conceive how God can have an attribute of justice and show mercy to us because it pleased him to make us black. But the slaves among the Romans, everybody who has read history knows that as soon as a slave among the Romans obtained his freedom, he could rise to the highest stature, eminence in the state, the greatest eminence in the state, and there was no law instituted to hinder a slave from buying his freedom. Have not the Americans instituted laws to hinder us from obtaining our freedom? Do any deny this charge? Read the laws of Virginia, North Carolina, etc. Further, have not the Americans instituted the laws to a man of color from obtaining and holding any office whatsoever under the government of the United States of America? Now, tell us that our condition is not so hard as the slave under the Romans? Are we men? I ask you, O my brethren. Are we men? Did our Creator make us to be slaves to dust and ashes like ourselves? Are they not dying worms as well as we? Have we any master but Jesus Christ alone? What right then have we to obey and call another master but himself? But some may ask, did not the blacks of Africa go in the same way as did the whites of Europe? I answer, no. They were never half so avaricious, deceitful, and unmerciful as the whites, according to their knowledge. Close quote. Thank you, and have a good day.